Okay, we're going to start creating some other files with your destination state. Again, we know we're only going to use Mississippi. We're going to make it a filter. So it's off of this sheet. We're going to add year, but we only want the past few years. Okay, so I have the years. I'll make tons, so I have tons. I'll put tons up here. If you notice, I put tons and it changes the order. So that's one of the things about Tableau View is it'll change the order. So you just go, okay, I didn't like that, just do back to back. Okay, now I'll do foreign versus domestic. Now I drop in tons. And now I can say, oh, well, this is interesting. And I want to do an analysis on this. So I can come back through and say, okay, what is the percentage of each column? Again, column. So I go to the percentage of the column. And I see that basically over time, the total tonnage allocated to international trade has gone down, while the total for domestic has gone up. Now you see I now have a calculated percentage field. I can still come back here and do my numbers as I did earlier and change the structure to a line or change the structure to an area, and obviously you see the difference. Domestic is increasing, foreign is decreasing. So again, another useful feature is you start looking at those type of data sets. You have that flexibility. I can also simply do this one if I want to look at basically what's the largest ones, and we can see them declining as well from just on the color scheme. I say, okay, I want to look at what's the commodities that's driving that. Again, because we did it on the total percentage of tons, now we get this really weird thing because now we've got all of these hundreds. So basically, you have things such as coal, lignite, coal, lignite, and coal coke. And if you notice, it says 100%. Basically, there is no imports or trade of coal or coke. So the other side of the coin is some of these that are shaded, you make a correlation, say, oh, I see where these commodities tend to be more domestic, these tend to be more international. So you come back and you bring commodity and you switch the order, and now you can see that same comparison. Where you can see for chemical fertilizers, and for 2015, for some reason, there was none traded, so it all shows up as a domestic shipment. Again, we mentioned coal, iron ore, and scrap. And we say, oh, I really like this, since I'm just going to rename this sheet. And I'm going to call it percentage trade of imports. And I say, well, I like this format, and I want to compare it to the other one, so I just simply go to duplicate sheet. And then I could just simply keep all this the same. I just take the origin state, dump it in, and now it's the same thing. Got the same chart, same relative patterns. But you notice how when I took the information and dropped it specifically over, these are called pills, it replaced what was on that pill. So now I have this as percentage trade of imports. We're going to call this one percentage trade of exports.